Hello there, everyone. I hope you're enjoying your isolation time. I believe we're in week six-ish or so. I know for me, I'm looking for ways to, definitely kill the time, and we can be productive as we're doing that. And I think picking up an instrument and playing it is a great way to be productive and pass the time while you're sort of waiting for all of this to return to somewhat normal. So one thing you can do, I think there's a big transition when you're first learning guitar from learning your open chords, your caged chords, if you will, to when you start kind of moving into bar chords, which can be a little trickier to get all those frets pushed down and all those notes to really ring, right? But sometimes people end up thinking about bar chords in the kind of the wrong way and make it more complicated than it really needs to be. And so I'm going to show you a really simple way to think about bar chords. If you remember four things, you'll be able to play every bar chord basically that you need, every major and minor bar chord anyways. So let's think of it this way. I'm going to get a nice close up here on the end of my guitar here. And I'm going to play an E, but I'm going to play it with these fingers here, just so you can watch this happen. So there's my E, my regular E chord that you probably already know. All right. Now, if I want to play an F, all I have to do is just move this entire pattern up one fret and close off the fretboard with my first finger. My first finger is essentially performing the function of the nut at this point, right? So I just close off the fretboard and I've got F. This is going to hold true all the way up the neck. And we just step up, step up, step up by semitones. F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, or B flat if you will, and all the way up the neck. You can play every major chord there is, just on one string, just knowing that one thing, right? Knowing your E pattern and shifting it up. I'm playing the exact same thing all the way up, all right? So that should be relatively easy to see. The other thing is, now you can play every minor chord too, because it's the exact same for E minor. I'll show you. I'm going to play E minor with these two, right? That's just taking this finger and lifting it off, right? Just as you would with, just like that. So I'm playing E minor now. If I want to play F minor, I do the exact same thing I did with my major chord, right? I use my second finger to help push down on that chord so I can really get that minor third in there, right? And this works all the way up the neck. F sharp minor now. If you've ever been scared by an F sharp minor chord because you don't know where to find it or how to play it, if you know E minor and you know that there's an F and then an F sharp after that, then you've got F sharp minor. Easy peasy. G minor, G sharp minor, A sharp minor, all the way up the neck, all the minor chords. So now you can play every single major and minor chord just with bar chords on the sixth string, with the root on the sixth string. But you may know that there are some bar chords that we play with the root on the fifth string instead, right? And the way I think about those is the exact same way I think about the other ones. I instead use an A this time because I know there's a root on the fifth string for an A chord, for my open A chord, right? And this is how I usually play an A anyways, so I'm not doing anything totally out of the ordinary here. And then I'm just going to shift that up, and I'm going to close the neck off, right? Most people would, when they're first learning, they learn this bar chord like this, with the third finger performing the bar function, and then kind of just muting your first string. But again, so that's just an A pattern, just moved up the neck, close off the fretboard. Now I'm playing B flat or A sharp. Now I'm playing B, now I'm playing C, now I'm playing C sharp, and I'm keeping the same pattern all the way up and down the neck. Same thing now for the minor bar chords with the root on the fifth string. I call them 5-string minor chords. I've got an A minor here being played like this, and now I'm just gonna move it up and close off the neck. There's B flat minor or A sharp minor. A sharp and B flat, they're the same thing. B minor, C minor, C sharp minor, D minor, etc. With this being my A minor pattern and my first finger closing off the neck, performing that nut function. So hopefully that helps you understand bar chords a little better, takes the mystery out of them a little bit, and actually shows you that it's a super, you just need 4 things. You need to know E, E minor, A, and A minor, and then how to just move that up the neck and close it off with your first finger. All right, something that you can try while you're trapped in your home with your guitar, which things could be worse, couldn't they? All right, enjoy, have fun, and hopefully we'll see some of you soon.